If you're broke, desperate, and you feel like nothing is working in your life right now, that's actually a good place to start. I know it doesn't feel like it, but trust me, that pressure you feel, that heavy feeling in your chest when you think about bills, your future, or the fact that everyone else seems to be moving forward while you feel stuck, that feeling is actually your power. Because that is the beginning of real change. Because the reason most people stay stuck their whole lives is because they're comfortable enough not to complain, but not uncomfortable enough to take action. If you're here watching this, it means you want to change. You're awake. You're not like most people. That's already step one. Now, if it's the first time you and I meet, and you're wondering why you should be listening to me, my name is Fred, and I come from a low middle class family. That's why I wanted to be financially free, and that's why I did whatever it took to build a business that's made me thousands of dollars per day in profit from my laptop. So I do know a thing or two about making money remotely. And that's why I'm making this video for you today. Now, let's talk about why you're in this situation. You have to understand that most of us were told a lie. We were told that the way to make money is to go to school, get good grades, then get a job and work really hard. And then one day, if you're lucky, you get to retire and finally enjoy your life. But by the time that day comes, you're too tired or too old to enjoy it. I saw my parents follow this path. They worked hard every single day. They were always tired, they were always stressed, and they gave everything to their jobs and had almost nothing to show for it. And the worst part, most people think it's normal. I too did unpaid internships. When I was a kid, I thought maybe if I climbed the ladder, one day I'd be free. But those internships and seeing my parents work their jobs showed me the truth. I saw people in their 40s and 50s who had been grinding for decades. They weren't rich. They weren't even comfortable. They weren't happy. They were just stuck in misery. I knew that's not the life I wanted. So I tried the online businesses everyone talked about. I tried the dropshipping. It sounded easy. You make a website, you sell some products, you run some ads, and you watch the money roll in. Right? Wrong. Dropshipping is very expensive. It's not a beginner-friendly business model. You need money to run ads. And even when you do, most of them won't work. Also, Facebook will constantly ban you because they don't like dropshippers. You have to deal with suppliers who ship things slowly. Customers complain. Refunds happen. And even if it does work, it takes months to figure it out. It's not fast money. Then I tried content. I made videos. I posted every day. And yes, sometimes people liked them. But turning likes into money is a whole different game. Building an audience takes time, sometimes years. It works, but if you're in a tight spot right now and you need money this month or even this week, that's not it. And let's not even talk about corporate jobs. You need degrees, connections, and time. You work hard for decades, hoping for promotion that might never come. And I can't even tell you the amount of people I speak with on a weekly basis who lose their jobs. And even if you do get a promotion, you're still stuck in the same system. You might have money, but there's a cap to how much you can make, and you're not location free. Now, unfortunately, we're not allowed to share everything on YouTube, which is why I've recorded a free video to show you how I made over $1,000 a day in profit from my laptop. And right now, we're also offering a few free consultation calls with me or my team to help you come up with a game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less using the PTP method. Now, I highly suggest you click the link in the description below when you're done watching this video. But be quick, because spots fill up extremely fast and soon we'll be forced to take the video down. So what works? What actually gets you from zero to making real money fast? Selling digital products, coaching, and services. This is the one model that can actually change your situation quickly. So let me explain what that means in the simplest way possible. A service is when you help someone with something they don't want to do or don't know how to do. The same is true with digital products or coaching. That's it. So you don't need to sell physical products. For that, you don't need a store. You don't need an office. You just need to find someone who's got a problem and help them to solve it. It could be about health, relationships, money. And the best part is, you don't even have to do the work yourself, especially if you do services. You're not the one having to edit the videos or design websites or write emails. You're the person who makes the deal happen. Think of it like this. Let's say a business needs someone to edit their videos for them. So you talk to that business and you offer to handle their editing. You charge them $1,000 a month. Then you find a video editor who will do that job for $400. You send them the work, they complete it, and then you keep $600. You didn't spend hours editing the videos. You didn't spend money on products or ads. You just connected two people and managed the process. That's the magic of this model. Digital products, coaching, and services are amazing because they've got high profit margins. That means you keep most of the money. You don't have to buy inventory up front. You don't have to ship anything. You don't need to wait for anything to get delivered. It's just value exchanged for money. Simple and fast. And you can start this with almost no money. You don't need a degree. You don't need experience. You don't need a following. I'm not famous as we're speaking. You just need one client. One. That's all it takes to change your life. Once you get your first client, your belief changes. Your mindset changes. You realize, wait a second, I can actually do this? And then it gets easier and easier. When I had my first client who paid me $1,000, it was insane. The best thing in the world. And then a few days later, I got a second client who paid me even more. And the best part is, I did it all organically, with content, reaching out to people, etc. I didn't do any advertising. What this means is I kept 98% of the profit. So how do you get your first client? You don't wait for them to come to you. You go find them. You make content. You send messages. This is called outreach. You pick a platform where your ideal clients are. This could be Instagram, LinkedIn, email, and you send them a simple message. But here's the key. You don't send spam. You don't send a copy-paste pitch. You send something personal and clear. For example, let's say you're offering to help people grow on Instagram. Don't say, hey, I do social media services. Say something like, hey, I noticed you're posting content, but it's not getting much reach. I help business owners just like you get more views and leads from Instagram. Is this something that you'd be interested in? That's it. You keep it real, you keep it short, and you focus on the result, not the service itself. People only care about results. They don't want more Instagram growth. They want more leads, more clients, and more money. So show them how you can help them with that specifically. Now you might need to send 100 messages, or 500, maybe even 1,000. But that's okay, because you don't need all of them to say yes. You just need one. One yes can lead to your first $1,000. That one deal proves that the model works. And after that, you just rinse and repeat. Let me tell you how this worked for me. I was in a rough place. I had tried literally everything you can think of. I was tired, frustrated, and honestly embarrassed. I felt like I was falling behind while everyone else was moving ahead. But I found this model. I picked a service. I found someone who could deliver the work. And I started sending messages. It wasn't pretty. I got ignored most of the time. I got rejected, but I kept going. And finally, someone said yes. I started making a few $100 online. Then I made more and more. And eventually, I was making enough to cover all my bills. Then more than that. Then thousands per day. And what's amazing with this is that once it clicks, you can scale. You send more messages. You run more ads. You make more content. You get more clients. You hire people to do the work. And your income grows and your freedom grows with it. But I want to be real with you. I made plenty of mistakes and I want you to avoid them. I wasted months chasing passive income before I actually earned it. I thought I could make money while I slept without putting in any real work. That's not how it works. You earn passive income after you build active income. You work first, you grind, you learn, then once you're making enough, you can automate parts of the business. I spent way too long trying to be perfect. I built websites, logos, landing pages, all before I ever talked to a single client. That was a huge mistake. Don't build anything until someone pays you. Sell first, then build. That's how you move fast. That's how you avoid wasting your time. Now, unfortunately, we're not allowed to share everything on YouTube, which is why I've recorded a free video to show you how I made over $1,000 a day in profit from my laptop. And right now, we're also offering a few free consultation calls with me or my team to help you come up with a game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less using the PTP method. Now, I highly suggest you click the link in the description below when you're done watching this video. But be quick, because spots feed up extremely fast and soon we'll be forced to take the video down. So here's what I want you to do. Today, not tomorrow. First, pick a service. Don't overthink it. UGC videos, appointment setting, content editing, social media management, just pick one. Second, find someone who can do the work. Go on Upwork, Fiverr, Facebook groups, or just ask around. Get someone good and reliable. Third, start sending messages, at least 50 per day, every single day. Make it your job. Keep going until someone says yes. Then, deliver great results. Take the profit. Do it again and again until you hit $10,000 per month. That number is not some wild dream. It's a very real goal if you stick with it. And you'll be shocked how quickly it can happen when you actually take action every day. But here's the hard truth. Most people won't do it. They'll watch this video, they'll agree with it, they'll feel inspired for a few minutes, and then they'll go right back to scrolling, or watching another video, or saying I'll start tomorrow. Don't be like most people. If you're serious, really serious, you will take this and run with it. And if you do, I promise, your life will never be the same. Now look, this isn't easy, it's not a miracle, but it is simple and it works when everything else fails. Now if you're serious about becoming financially free this year, click the link in the description below because I've made a video where I'm explaining how I've made thousands of dollars per day in profit working from home. You can also book a free strategy call with me or a member of my team, and we'll help you come up with a custom game plan to help you reach financial freedom in 90 days or less. But be quick, because we have very limited spots and they fill up fast, and soon we'll take the video down. So click on the link in the description below, watch the quick video and book your call, and with that being said, I'll see you on the other side.